Hello everyone. Today's video, we're getting ready for some snow. It's actually taking a little while to come. This is the 2021 to 2022 season, and it is now January 6th, and we haven't had any plowable snow yet here in Massachusetts, which is wild. About to get my plow ready for it. I've been waiting too long. Of course, don't we all do that? All us plow guys wait till the last minute, but plow's been in good shape. It's fine, it's working. I just want to do the quick annual maintenance on it. Real quick to go through the plow. It's a Fisher Minute Mount 2 plow, 8-foot blade. Minute Mount 2 is the pins right here, use the handle. Minute Mount 1 doesn't have a handle like this. Each pin is separate, but the concept is still the same. So we have a 3-plug system on this Fisher. You can either get a 2-plug or a 3-plug system. So 3-plug system, like I was saying, on this plow. We have our positive, negative power plugs. We got our lights and directionals. As you can see, this wire goes up to our headlights. And then we also have our control wire. This is our wire that sends all the signals, left, down, up, right, whatever you want to do. That's our main control. Again, we have our pins that slide in and out each side with this handle. And as you can see, it's a little rusted, which is one of the things that you got to do for maintenance. Got a little bit of silicone WD-40 lubricant that I'll be spraying on all our moving parts. Keep it protected, keep them moving freely. That I will be draining our old fluid. As you can see, change fluid annually. As long as you do this once a year, guys, these plows are going to last you a very long time. These Fishers are everywhere. At least up in here in Massachusetts, New England, Fisher plows are everywhere, and that's because it's such a solid plow, so easy to hook up, maintain, deal with, solid product. So what we need, we have over here, we've got a 1/4 inch Allen wrench or hex key, and this is actually gonna take our drain pin out. We've got our adjustable wrench for taking our fill plug out. If you don't have an adjustable, that's just a 1/2 inch. So that's what we're gonna need for our fluid. We got a funnel and our fluid right there. We've got lubricant for all our moving pieces, and we've got our dielectric grease. I got that in my truck for the connections. Alright, so now I'm going to drain the hydraulic fluid. I always take the fill plug out before the drain plug to allow the fluid to flow more freely. Once it's emptied, you clean up all the excess, put the drain plug back in, tighten it up, not too tight, and then fill it up. I'm going to put a full quart in, and then another 1/2 of a quart is what's going to take to fill it up to where it needs to be. So I'll explain to you in a minute here how you know you're full. Alright, fluid's good. To know how much you need, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's very, very simple really. You fill it up, and this is designed that once this thing has enough in it, it just starts coming right out. So as long as you can see the fluid right there on the edge, and if you try to put even a little bit more in, it's just going to spill out. So now we know we're full. Something I forgot to mention when you do this, which is very important, when you're filling up the fluids, you need to really make sure that this top piston is all the way down, meaning the triangle part here is pushed all the way down so that there's no fluid in this piston. Same thing with our left and right pistons. We want them as even and straight as possible, not too much to one side or the other, just to make sure our reading is accurate. The reason being, if you have that piston up and you fill that up to where it is, and then you close it and you try to use it and take it off, there's going to be too much pressure in the system because you have too much fluid actually. Because what happens with this being up is it pulls the fluid from the reservoir, pushes it into the piston, at which point, again, when we fill this up to here and seal it with our cap and then go to hook up and lower our plow, we have way too much pressure, way too much fluid in the system. And I don't know if anybody watching has it ever happened to them, but when that happens and you go to take this off, this fluid will actually blow out everywhere, blow out right on you. If you don't have glasses and you're looking right at it, the hydraulic fluid will go right in your eyes, your face. So you need to be very careful with that, not to overfill it. So top triangle down, pistons as even as possible. When you are out on a storm, you want to really make sure that you have everything you need if this goes down. Meaning extra hydraulic fluid, 1.5 quarts in case you lose your whole reservoir. And what I like to do is always have a brand new hose for every connection in case any of them blow, because it's quite an easy fix. Even if it's snowing out there and it's a bad storm, it's an easy fix to replace a hose. These Fisher plows usually have 3 different sizes. We got the small hose that goes to our up-down piston, and then we have a medium-sized hose that goes to our right piston, and then a long hose that goes to our left piston. So I have one of each in case any of those blow out. Okay everyone, I did it off camera, but everything is lubricated and dielectric greased. The dielectric grease I put on both truck side and plow side. All you really got to do is put nice globs on the metal connections, or if it's the female end, inside. And when you connect them together, all the excess will push out and go in the middle of the 2 connections, creating like a watertight seal, so no water gets in between the connections, and keeps you all set. So we got that same thing on these connections. This is what I used. It's a dielectric silicone compound, grease, whatever you want to call it. And then we also spray lubricated all our moving points so they work good. All our trip edge pivot points are greased. All our piston pivot points are greased. Handles. And when I say greased, can's a little old, but it's WD-40 water resistant silicone lubricant. Just a all-purpose kind of thing for metal pivot points, I guess. And these plows you can hook up by yourself. It is possible, but it's always better to have someone in the driver's seat and one person outside. For me, it's usually my wife that gives me a hand, so she'll be driving into it for me, and I'll be hooking it up. So I got to go inside and get her. Don't run me over, okay? Alright guys, we're going to show you why it's called the minute mount. She's going to drive in with the plow ears, and once we get it in right, all we're going to do is push this frame forward, push the lever up, and lock it in. We want this bottom part to go obviously underneath, but under that lip too. So sometimes you got to lift it up, push it down, depending on what it is. She's lined up good. Alright, there you go. Now she's bottomed out. We got to push this forward, push this out. Sometimes give it a wiggle. There we go. All right, this pin right here is locked in. That pin's locked in. So if I ever wanted to take it off, you push it forward to relieve the pressure, pull the pins out, push them in. Let's test it. All right, this is our controller right here. A lot of people have the one that's free around your cab that you can move in your hand, but I like this one a lot because as you're sitting in your chair and you got your arm on your door, the controller's right there, so there's not much to have to worry about. But there is an on-off switch. You want to make sure that red light's lit up. There it is, it's up. I don't know if you guys can see it. So up, left, right, down. Hey everyone, it's gonna wrap up this video. I'm ready for the storm. We got weight in the truck. Plow's on, maintained, greased, changed fluid. Headlights, directionals are working. I did realize I didn't get a good view of it, but that is where the pin really needs to lock into the handle. So other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was a little bit helpful. I've been running minute mount plows for a long time. I love fishing, so make sure you guys check out the channel, hit like and subscribe, and check out the plow video to come after this. Tonight we're going to be going out, or maybe in the morning, plowing some driveways. So check out the channel for some good content, guys. But we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.